David, could you tell me a little bit about your background and previous roles?
Okay, so I started life as an academic, as a microbiologist, utilising microbes to what would be today described as clean technology. That led for sort of 15 years of research that went on to an applied application with an American paper chemicals company. That led us to set up a company, which we then ran for several years and developed products that went into the marketplace with them. I moved to Cambridge then and set up the commercial arm of one of the research institutes in Cambridge. That was focused on biomedical research, and that led on to set up a life science incubator for startup biotech companies working in the health and life sciences area. I did that for 10 years and then took a decision to move on, and that's when I moved to Birmingham.
What did you learn in Cambridge that you brought to this region?
I guess the first thing is that innovation needs support, and certainly early stage businesses, they require that sort of background of that tableau, if you like, on which to work. That, I think, is best served by bringing together the public and the private partnership. And indeed, in many ways, that's what, of course, is happening in Birmingham, in that we're owned by the City Council, working with the City Council to drive the agenda. So certainly that's the first thing, the public-private. Second thing, individual leadership. I think a group of individuals setting about trying to get something to happen is going to work better than if we try and do that from a more corporate agenda. So finding those individuals, bringing them together, bringing together the people with the ideas, people with the experience, people with money.
What do you view as your key priorities at Birmingham Science Park Aston?
I think the first thing has been to actually create it as a focal point for the entrepreneurs, for the tech entrepreneurs. The word science, of course, these days tends to make people think of white coats. But actually the reality is that science is all invading, technology is all encompassing in the world today. So a place where these people can come together, congregate, work in a creative way to generate new businesses for Birmingham.
What is your vision for the technology and science community in the West Midlands?
I think first of all it needs to be joined up. I think we need to find ways of bringing the different sectors together to take the next generation of businesses, bring them forward, and allow Birmingham to punch at its weight. The triple helix of academe, university, the public sector and the private sector working together needs to be around a focal point, and that's what I see the Science Park doing.
Is a thriving technology community a must-have or simply a nice-to-have in this region? Absolutely a must-have.
I think if you think of a wave that the economic recession has brought, I think the tsunami that's coming is the digital world. And unless the city is smart and connected and working with the technology businesses, I would really fear for the future of the economy.
What are you most looking forward to about the Leaders of the Midlands dinner?
I guess the chance to sit there driving the technology agenda in front of a group of leaders, decision makers, and hopefully ambassadors for the region, and convince them that we're as good here in the West Midlands, Birmingham in particular, as tech city is in London. We have the capabilities and we need to drive that forward.